Love, Truth, and Inspiration is Vuyisa Lungana Daily. Thank you so much for choosing to tune in, and a very warm welcome to you. So, yet another criminal has chosen to plead mental instability or mental illness in their defense. This is after this Mpumalanga mother, her name being. What's her name again? Doesn't matter. She's a criminal. It's irrelevant. She's a useless individual. But she has decided, after murdering her 4 kids, to plead mental instability. Now, this whole thing of criminals going to the courts and pleading mental instability is just out of control now. It's really getting out of control. And I think partly the responsibility lies with those judges. Those judges are human beings, and they really need to start exercising their discretion a bit more. Because a few weeks ago, maybe even more than a few weeks ago, I think a month ago, the Minister of Health was just complaining about this, saying that there's this huge backlog on their system coming from the judiciary, referring mentally ill criminals to them for evaluation. So I think partially the responsibility should lie with those judges to actually use their discretion and say, hey, are you really mentally unstable or have some sort of mental illness if you come into the courts after having murdered 4 of your own children and you hide your face, you hide your shame? How is it that you are mentally unstable but you can comprehend such things? That, well, I know what I've done. It's such a terrible thing. And for that, I need to hide my shame and my face from the rest of the public. I doubt somebody who is mentally ill or mentally unstable would be able to get to such conclusions. I doubt they would be even aware of the atrocity that they've committed or the criminal activities they've been involved in. So clearly this shows that there isn't mental instability or mental illness in the picture here. It's just some defense game that these attorneys and lawyers that represent these criminals use, to get them off the hook. That is the truth right there. Because the question that I would ask this woman that has murdered her 4 kids in Mpumalanga is, well, since you claim to have a mental illness or you claim to be mentally unstable, why is it that in your mental instability you have not managed to hurt yourself, but instead you have managed to hurt other people? Another case in point is this guy. I also don't remember his name because, I don't remember useless people's names. Like that guy who raped some kid at the Dross restaurant somewhere in Pretoria. He's also claiming mental instability or some sort of mental illness. Why hasn't he hurt himself? Why is it that all these criminals, and please, I use this word criminal intentionally because these people are criminals. They are nothing but criminals. Why is it that these criminals always manage to hurt others but themselves? Come on. That is the truth right there. These people are just criminals and they need to face the music because they've committed whatever criminal acts they've committed, and they now need to face the music. But obviously they're in partnership and they're cohorting with their lawyers and all of that to use mental instability as some sort of defense. Hence, I say that partially the responsibility lies with those judges to use their discretion and say, no ways. There's no way that you can do this, hurt other people but yourself, and then come here, hide your face and your shame and claim mental instability. Flipping hell no. That is the truth right there. And I hope that truth has inspired you to be an individual that acts as somebody who matters and believes that they matter and lives their life accordingly as somebody that actually matters. Because if we have a society of people that believe they matter and that their contribution is a valid and valued one, all these atrocities we come to experience on a daily basis, like the one I'm alluding to, the murder of 4 kids, could be avoided. I think if that woman had been somebody who regarded herself as somebody that matters, she wouldn't have gone out and given herself to 4 men and have 4 kids, or however many men she had with those kids. It's really irrelevant. Fact of the matter is, she is now a criminal who is pleading mental instability, and it's just wrong.